Hey, everybody. Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Our post-match with Coach Jon Hussak. The Warriors dropped this one to Iowa Western today, 6-3. Coach, boy, the start was awful promising, great energy, but certainly some things defensively that I'm sure you're not fond of.
That's putting it lightly. Yeah, I mean, you expect players to be, to get up in big games, and then it just kind of fizzles, right? And, I mean, you can't. You put it on a silver platter, Iowa Western's going to score.
Right.
Right? And, I mean, after a beautiful first goal.
Yeah. Great pass
Energy's
from Garza. Great finish by Arnica. It was about as good as you can get, right?
Yeah, and then 19 seconds, and you let them back in the game. You could have put your foot on them a little bit, and we wanted to, I don't even know, give the ball. I can't even describe the play because it happened multiple times. We just, for some reason, we panic coming out of the back, and it's not how we train. That's not how we talk to them. That's not how we encourage them to play. So I just don't. Again, it's hard to understand the mental side of the game, right? What was going through the player's head in the moment and things like that. But those mistakes shouldn't happen. And 6-3 as a top 10 team, letting in 6 goals at any point, but as a top 10 team, it's gonna cost us a little bit.
Well, you look at it now. The regular season is over. The body of work in the regular season, 12-3 is a pretty solid record. But now you're going to go into the postseason, and you know that you don't want to be sitting there trying to get an at-large. The one way to guarantee yourself to the national tournament is to win. And I think one of the things for me that you can take away is I think our girls should have the confidence that they shouldn't be intimidated by anybody. They can play against anybody, and they certainly can make a run and get that automatic bid.
Yeah, we tell them all the time that from a soccer standpoint, there's not a lot better than them. And I guess to a fault of ours, in a way, we ask them to play, and we ask them to do a lot of things that are high risk in soccer, which is come out of the back, which is play, which is take touches into spaces and attack the right way. And it's not very direct the way we play, and maybe to our fault, that's a little bit on us, but we do need to be better coming out of the back. But it's, if we're playing and we're playing the right way, we can do big things, but we've got to start doing that. I mean, we can't. The pattern has remained consistent from our first game with Iowa Western, where we gifted them 2 goals. Today we gifted them 2 goals. So, and we didn't finish a ton of 1-versus-1 chances or chances in front of goal. So, not to take anything away from them, but at the same time, I don't feel like 6-3 is representative of how closely matched we are, but that's not what people look at.
Well, like I said, the nice thing is you are in the postseason. You're in the tournament. You have a chance to show yourselves. One thing about it, an Indian Hills women's soccer team has never qualified with an automatic berth to the national tournament. It could be a nice goal for these young ladies to have, to say, hey, we always say it's cliche in sports, it's a new season, but 12-3 is a great regular season overall. We didn't get the win against Iowa West we wanted, but certainly the opportunity is there in front of us. So what's the next week look like as you get ready to head for Godfrey, Illinois? We'll play at noon next Friday, I think, against Illinois Central. And so now you've got a week to prepare, and what do you feel like the next week looks like?
Yeah, we're going to get on turf because our games will be on turf. I think Lewis and Clark has shut down their game field, so that puts us out on turf. So we'll get out to the turf field and get some sessions in and just kind of try to, it's a bit of a bounce back week. We're going to give them probably tomorrow and Sunday off, just to kind of clear their minds. And you got to come in Monday pretty energized, but. Yeah, Illinois Central, and then from Illinois Central, it's familiar territory in Lewis and Clark again. Right. So, but we got to take care of business in Illinois Central. Otherwise, nothing really matters at that point.
All right, Coach, we appreciate your time, and we know you'll have this crew ready to go when we hit the postseason next week on Friday the 24th. We'll make every effort. Our plan is to be there for you on Go Hills TV, making the trip down to Godfrey, Illinois. That's going to do it for us, for the entire Go Hills crew. I'm Russ W. Oker saying so long, everybody.